All right, so now we're going to look at the law of sines. All right, so some time ago, not sure when you guys are watching uh, these were the little formulas for finding the area of a triangle. All right, this was our sine area formula, and we had talked about there's different ways to think of it. As long as you have two adjacent legs and an included angle, that so you could find the area based off of these three right here, or you could find the area based off of A and B right here, and then C would be your included angle. So they all spell out the area of a triangle. So it's a true equation. It is something that's true. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide everything. Actually, first, before I start, see all these 1/2s? I'm going to multiply everything by 2 and kill all those 1/2s. All right. So it's still an equation. It's still true. You just can't find the area of a triangle with it. uh, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide everything by ABC. So I'm going to divide the entire equation by ABC. ABC and ABC. Now, what comes out of this is going to be what they call the law of sines. All right, so you see here, A and B can cancel. And so what you're left with is the sine of C, so sine of angle C, divided by the leg C. And then here, the B's and C's can cancel. And so you're left with sine of angle A divided by the leg A. All right. And then the last one, hopefully you see the pattern, sine of angle B over the leg B. So the way that you could say this in words is that the ratio, all right, that's what the little fraction part means, the ratio of the sine of an angle to its, I guess, appropriate leg, or the side opposite that angle, is constant. So the ratio of this to this is equal to the ratio of this to this. And it's the sine of the angle to the leg that's opposite, or the side that's across from that angle, right? So I know it looks complicated. Uh, Usually you'll have this one over here. Actually, let me put that over there. Sine of C. It looks better to me. There we go. So ABC, ABC along the bottom. And a lot of times what they can do is you'll flip this as well. All right. So you could have A sine of A like that is equal to B sine of B like that. All right. And depending on what you're solving for, you'll want to use one versus the other. So if you're solving for if you're solving for a leg, or if you're solving for a side length, you always want to use this one where the side lengths are up top. If you're solving for an angle, you'll want to put the one where the angles are up top. I'll show you an example for how this plays out. So this will apply to triangles that have nothing to do with right angles. All right, this is going to apply to non-right triangles. All right, let me try to get this here. Yeah, we should be able to see everything here. Now I don't have to use all of these. Okay, I'm really only using like either this part or that part right there. So, and you don't really have to overthink it. Just think of it as an angle and the side that's across from it. So in this problem, I'm going to solve for this side length. So I'm going to want to use the one where the side lengths are up top. Okay. All right. So my setup for solving this is going to be x over, and then the part that it's over is going to be the sine of the angle that's across from it. So x over sine of 50. And that's going to be equal to the same setup for two pieces that I actually know, an angle and a side length that's opposite it. So my angle is going to go on the bottom. So it's going to be sine of 95. And the part that goes up top has got to be the side length that is across from that angle, 23. Okay? This is going to be our equation, and it's not too bad to solve. What you do is you're going to multiply by sine of 50. So multiply by sine of 50. All right, do that over here. Multiply by sine of 50. These are going to cancel. And so your answer is going to be x equals 23 sine of 50 divided by the sine of 95. Whatever this comes out to is going to be your answer for x. Okay, 23 times the sine of 50 divided by the sine of 95. 17.69. Yeah, we'll call it 17.7. All right, x is equal to 17.7. All right, that's it. That was the formula. We'll do some more examples here in a bit.